This is the news leader. Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We've already seen our first case of West Nile virus in the area this summer, and that means it is time to once again be more aware of where the kids are playing and the warning signs of infection. But by following a few simple rules of prevention, there's no need to let insects spoil all the fun this summer. So right here I have Jim McHale. How are you today?
Good morning.
Good, thank you. I see you brought a whole host of things for people.
Yes.
Tell us, what is the first thing you want to talk about here in terms of preventing these bugs from ruining our playtime out in the backyard?
Well, I thought what we do is we start with the actual bugs themselves. We have the mosquito larvae right here in a little jar, which I captured this morning from an old tire.
Okay.
These critters breed in standing water, decorative ponds that don't have an agitator, low spots in the lawn, old tires, gutters that are not cleaned properly. So you have to make sure water is diverted and precipitation evaporates very expeditiously, after it rains.
Otherwise, you're actually fostering an environment for these things.
You're harboring them, yes, absolutely, yes.
And I mean, they're tens of thousands or thousands in a year.
Their gestation period is very short. They can breed within 1 day. You can have a whole colony repopulate.
And I know everyone talks about West Nile, but I think that even a small child can become allergic to a certain bite. It doesn't have to necessarily be West Nile, but enough to cause a headache in the house or something.
Absolutely. You have deer ticks out there. You have wasps out there right now that are very aggressive. You have the mosquitoes themselves. There's a lot of threats out there that you need to be careful of.
Okay, I see here a yellow jacket trap. I bet a lot of people by their pools, they like to have flowers and different decorations that might come in handy.
Absolutely. If there's not a nesting site, the best thing to do actually is to spray down with a hose your flowering flower beds and stuff. If you ever notice after a rainstorm, you don't see insect activity for a while, so you can suppress them for a couple hours by hosing down the shrubbery. Right now, the overwintering queens, the queen wasps, are dropping down below the leaf litter to overwinter, so they leave the worker wasps alone.
Right.
They become very aggressive around garbage cans and pool areas, other sucrose areas where there's a lot of sugar. If you place these, strategically place these 4 to 6 feet above the ground, away from your play area, put a little orange soda in here or grenadine, you can trap a lot of these worker wasps that will die first frost.
And they die, and then you just toss them.
Then you just toss
them. Is that what
them?
happens?
Yeah,
okay, so they get trapped in this little bottle. That's very cool. Is this how expensive? Just a couple dollars?
Yeah, not even. Yeah, like $4 or $5 in any hardware store.
How many do you need by a pool area?
4 to 6 feet away from the pool area, best, and probably 5, 6, 7 of them.
Okay.
Perfect.
And you have citronella candles. We like those.
Yes, they actually, the plant-based oils, a lot of them repel insect activity. Also, when you're sitting around your pool or on your deck, an oscillating fan is great. 4 to 6 feet in the air. It wards off all the weak flyers. Just the little breeze itself will keep a lot of the mosquitoes and the chiggers and gnats away.
The fan alone, or the fan and the candle?
No, the fan alone.
Oh.
The fan alone, it works very effective. If you put it 4 to 6 feet in the air, that's the flight zone.
So just a little fan out by the dinner table or something outside?
Absolutely. Also using yellow light bulbs rather than regular light bulbs. That's very helpful. The regular light bulbs attract insects. These light bulbs do not attract insects. Be very careful of your interior lights as well. A lot of people keep the light on in the kitchen. That will attract them.
Okay, and since you're with JP McHale and it's pest management, just one more tip for people,
Absolutely.
A secret or anything you can tell us?
The best thing is keep your lawn mowed, keep your lawn manicured, very neat and clean, and stay away from the ecotone area. That's the area where the lawn ends and the woods begin. That's where all the insects hang out. Dawn and dusk is your most vulnerable time.
Okay, Jim McHale, thank you so very much for coming with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, thanks a lot.
All
For
right.
more information on keeping the insects away from your backyard, just go to our website at 7online.com. We have more information there, and we'll be right back. But first, here's Diana Williams with a look at what's coming up on Up Close this morning.